Netflix 1. The Stranger, 1946. Stream NOWOrson Welles directed and starred in the 1940s film about a notorious Nazi war criminal who's living under a false name in Connecticut. Newly married, his world is turned upside down when a war crimes commissioner comes to town. To the Third Man, 1949. Stream now. When Holly Martins arrives to visit an old friend, he's shocked to find out that his pal has been murdered. See how he uncovered just what happened in this thriller based on the novel by Graham Greene. 3. White Christmas, 1954. Stream now. Broadway stars Bob and Phil are mesmerized when they meet sisters Betty and Judy Haynes. They end up following the sister duo to a ski resort in Vermont, where they're met with a challenge to save the place from closing. 4. East of Eden, 1955. Stream now. John Steinbeck's widely popular novel was brought to life in this film, starring James Dean. Set in the Salina Valley around the time of World War I, it follows a young man with plenty of family drama. 5. West Side Story, 1961. Stream now. If you and the family need a sing-along, look no further than this movie. A more modern-day version of Romeo and Juliet, the musical tells the tale of two star-crossed lovers divided by their friends. 6. Goldfinger, 1964. Stream now. The name's Bond, James Bond. See 007 in action in the third installment of the Bond films. Watch the drama unfold as your favorite crime fighter investigates a gold magnate. 7. Cool Hand Luke, 1967. Stream now. If Ted Bundy's prison escapes bewildered you, just wait until you watch Cool Hand Luke. After being sentenced to 2 years, he refuses to submit and raises plenty of hell for his authority figures. 8. The Wild Bunch, 1969. Stream now. Feeling like it's the end of an era, a group of outlaws decides to pull off one last heist before they retire. 9. The Graduate, 1967. Stream now. If you haven't already started singing Simon. After he graduates from college, Ben Braddock finds himself feeling lost and in an epic love triangle with an older woman and her daughter. Benji, 1974. Stream now. An underdog film during its time, Benji tells the story of a stray dog who saves 2 kidnapped children. If you want a more current take on it, check out the 2018 film Benji, which is also streaming on Netflix now. 11. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975. Stream now. For a goofy, good time, check out this movie about King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. There's as many jokes as there are twists and turns in the adventure, making it a go-to-cult classic. 12. Jaws, 1975. Stream now. There are certainly more realistic-looking film adaptations of ferocious shark attacks, but this one never gets old. It was so popular that the story of a skinny dip gone wrong went on to become one of the highest-grossing movies of all time. 13. Annie Hall, 1977. Stream now. Relationships aren't always easy. And together, comedian Alvy and aspiring actress Annie show all of the highs and lows. 14. National Lampoon's Animal House, 1978. Stream now. When the Delta Tau Chi fraternity is threatened to be expelled, college troublemakers fight back against the dean who wants to take them down. 15. Apocalypse Now, 1979. Stream now. Drama ensues when a burnt-out captain is instructed to find and kill a rebellious colonel during the Vietnam War. 16. Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981. Stream now. Can Indiana get to the Ark of the Covenant before the Nazis? Harrison Ford's classic character finds plenty of adventure, enemies, and danger in the franchise's very first film. 17. Once Upon a Time in America, 1984. Stream now. A former Jewish gangster is forced to confront his old demons when he returns home to New York City. 18. The Terminator, 1984. Stream now. Hasta la vista, baby, to your Friday night plans. We highly recommend staying in and watching Arnold do his thing. 1916 Candles, 1984. Stream now. Could you imagine if your entire family forgot your birthday? See how teenager Sam deals with it, and winds up having the most unforgettable day of her life. 20. She's Gotta Have It, 1986. Stream No. Spike Lee's breakthrough film features a woman balancing the three men in her life. Different from typical tropes, all the men want her to commit, but she's having fun playing the field. 21. Boulder, 1988. Stream No. Welles Fair in Love and War. But what about in baseball? This film features a seasoned minor league player who mentors a young prodigy, and shows how they both end up in a love triangle. 22. Heathers, 1989. Stream No. If you're into dark comedy, Heathers has it all. There's the typical catty high school drama, bullying, and romance. Oh, and there's the less relatable parts, like murderous subplots that keep you guessing at every turn. 23. Silence of the Lambs, 1991. Stream Now. The unusual tag team of an FBI agent and a cannibalistic killer work together to catch another serial killer who's on the loose. Warning, you might hurl your popcorn in the air out of fear during some scenes. 24. Howard's End, 1992. Stream Now. The Oscar nominations and awards were well deserved for this film about three very different families who influence each other in a variety of ways. 25. Schindler's List, 1993. Stream No. You'll certainly need tissues for this one, but it's a can't miss. Steven Spielberg's historic film follows the true story of businessman Oskar Schindler as he worked to save 1,100 of his Jewish workers from Auschwitz. 26. Pulp Fiction, 1994. Stream Now. This dark comedy from Quentin Tarantino blew audience members' minds, ultimately making it one of the most influential films of the decade. 27. Quiz Show, 1994. Stream Now. There are countless TV-based scandals happening every day, but we get a secret look in this 90s portrayal of the behind-the-scenes madness of a game show. 28. Clueless, 1995. Stream Now. Think you'll have a boring Friday night? As if. Have your friends over to see Cher's iconic one-liners, outfits, and every twist and turn of her ritzy life as a teen living in Beverly Hills. 29. Good Will Hunting, 1997. Stream Now. A gifted mathematician and a psychologist work together to discover the prodigy's incredible potential. You'll laugh, cry, and ultimately fall in love with this one. 30. Legally Blonde, 2001. Stream Now. A more modern classic, Reese Witherspoon will forever be known as Elle Woods. When Elle is dumped by her Harvard law-bound beau, she works her way into his graduating class and shows how determination and self-love will help you go the distance. Wearing plenty of pink doesn't hurt either.